Hello and welcome to our latest video installment for TurboQSA Features and Updates. My name's John Fisher and I'm excited to show you one of the features of the application, gap assessments. Oftentimes in level 1 assessments, you start by identifying the areas where your customer's assessment will come up short. You then leave them with a gap assessment report that allows them time to remediate before you begin the actual assessment. TurboQSA has built-in features that make this process far easier, and it generates that gap assessment report for you. This report gives your customers a punch list of items that need to be resolved and allows them the ability to fill in the details as they go. Let's have a look in TurboQSA and I will show you how all of this works. Okay, so here we are in TurboQSA, and as I mentioned in the introduction, what I want to show you today is how you can very simply mark things as not compliant without actually adding them to the report and generate a remediation list for your customers that they can use to correct these problems before you actually spend a lot more time testing and actually preparing their report on compliance. So let's go into findings and observations. In a typical place where we might see gaps, maybe in the information security policy area. Let's go into 12.1. Establish and publish, maintain, and disseminate security policy. So in this case, all I have to do to sort of create gaps here is obviously I've looked, I've asked, I've talked to folks there at the establishment as well as maybe some of their service providers, and I've determined that this is not in place. So I'm going to mark it not in place, and as you're going to notice, it comes up with a badge up here that says non-compliant. And you'll notice for any sub requirement, it's also added this badge. So in this case, identify the documented security policy examined. I've determined that it doesn't exist. So I click on that badge and up comes this box where I can add what I found in my recommendation. So I'll say no security policy found. Please create a comprehensive information security policy. And then I'm going to hit the save button. And then we'll say down here, you know, if it wasn't created, it probably wasn't published or disseminated. After policy is created, you must publish and make all staff aware of its existence and requirements for adherence. Okay. So that gives us a couple of gaps there regarding this. Most likely, you know, in something like this, you know, if they have service providers, they're not going to be aware of it if it doesn't exist either, so you're probably going to add something there as well. But for the purpose of the demo, it's not necessary. So let's see what this gap report actually looks like. So in order to get to that, we're just going to, you know, go up here on the top navigation string here and click at the top level. And on the menu bar, you'll see here to the right there is an item called Generate Remediation List. Okay. So I'm going to click on that one, and as you can see, it has created an Excel document for me. And in this Excel document, since I had added two items, they are both right here. They have the requirement ID, the requirement text, and then the information that I added. Okay. Yourself or your customers can add a priority. This oftentimes is a pretty long list of items. Some are easier to do than others, so they may want to add some level of priority to them. They may want to add some target date for remediation and then track as they are remediated. Of course, once all of it's done, it's time to start coming in and doing the heavy lifting, the testing, and whatnot. So that's what I wanted to show you today. I really appreciate your time. If you have any more questions or would like a personal demo of TurboQSA, please reach out to sales@turboqsa.com or give us a call at 877-225275. I'm always happy to walk you through the software, answer any additional questions, or even give you a demo and let you use it in your own environment. So thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.